So the next thing that happened on Monday Night Raw, it was a one-on-one match. It was the main event. But before we even talk about the main event, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. It's a lot. So yeah, it was like about a good four segments backstage and stuff. Before we talk about the main event, like we see Jinder Mahal with Veer Mahan and Sungo, I think his name is, in this year. I think that's the group's name. But yeah, while those two guys were staring at the camera and stuff, Jinder Mahal was talking about how they was in the darkness for so long and stuff, and they coming out of the darkness to take control of Monday Night Raw stuff. So yeah, that's what they were saying. Stuff like that. It was alright, though. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. But then after that, we see Shinsuke Nakamura, tired and everything, and then the Miz comes up, and Miz is trying to propose the idea. He goes like, look, like I said last week, you can't do nothing without me, I can't do nothing without you. We both lost our triple threat matches tonight, so how about this, like we team up as Miz-Gay Nakamura. So yeah, and Shinsuke Nakamura's like, you know what, yeah, I like that. Miz and Shinsuke Nakamura one-on-one next week. And Miz was not happy about that. So yeah, it looks like we're going to be getting Shinsuke Nakamura versus the Miz one-on-one. But then after that, we see Sonya Deville and Chelsea Green still doing the petition stuff. And then we see the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez, coming up. And they were signing the petition because, you know what, after they get done with Damage Control, they'll take care of them. So they can stop begging for a title match. And then Sonya Deville and Chelsea Green was talking about that what makes Raquel and Liv think that they're going to even beat Damage Control, and they could be facing Damage Control instead next week or whatever. So yeah, that's what they were saying. And then they walked away after Liv Morgan and Raquel signed the petition. But yep, that's what happened there. And then after that, we see what happened earlier tonight with Brock Lesnar attacking Cody Rhodes and everything. And then Cody Rhodes was getting interviewed backstage. And Cody Rhodes was talking about like how he was pretty much destined to win the tournament and become the new World Heavyweight Champion. But that ain't going to happen because of what Brock Lesnar did. So he says he's going to take care of Brock Lesnar at Night of Champions. That's what he was saying. But yeah, pretty good stuff right there. But yeah, we get to the main event. It was Seth Rollins versus Finn Bálor one-on-one in the semifinals of the World Heavyweight Championship Tournament. And yeah, this match, it was a pretty good match. A rematch from their match from SummerSlam 2016, pretty much. And yeah, they had some flashbacks and stuff, some recalls of during this match from that match. Like at one point, we see Finn Bálor actually hitting the powerbomb onto Seth Rollins into the barricade and stuff. For what Seth did, and Finn Bálor was like, that's payback from last time. And yeah, Seth's left arm was injured during this match and stuff. He's trying to do stuff a lot of times, but Finn just beating him down and stuff, going after that left arm as well. Almost getting a few near falls on Seth, like he hit that lift up backwards DDT on Seth, and Seth barely kicking out too. So yeah, Finn Balor's just going after Seth, like drop kicking him in the back of the head and everything. But then we start getting towards the end of the match where we see Finn try to hit the coup de grace and stuff, and he misses and lands on his feet and everything. But then at one point we see Seth Rollins actually try to hit the pedigree onto Finn, but his left arm is so injured he couldn't use that left arm to hold up Finn's other arm, so he hit a one-handed pedigree onto Finn Bálor, but he couldn't go for the pin because his left arm is so injured. And then Seth decides to go for the curb stomp. Finn moves. Then Finn tries to roll up Seth, but Seth rolls through. Finn is sitting on his butt, pretty much sitting up, and then Seth comes up hitting a curb stomp right on his face, slapping the back of his head on the mat, and then after he done that, Seth Rollins hits the curb stomp onto him, and then he pins him for the 1, 2, 3. So yeah, Seth Rollins defeated Finn Bálor tonight in the semifinals of the World Heavyweight Championship Tournament. That's what happened. Pretty good match. They had a lot of callbacks to that match from SummerSlam 2016 and stuff during this match. But yeah, like I said, pretty good match between Seth Rollins and Finn Bálor. Seth Rollins then goes up the ramp and is standing right beside the World Heavyweight Championship and stuff. So yeah, pretty cool scene. But yep, Seth Rollins is now in the finals of the tournament. But for that match, I'll give it 4 stars as well. It was a pretty good match between Seth Rollins and Finn Bálor. I'll probably say that was match of the night. or those 2 triple threat matches. Those was pretty good. But yeah, for tonight's episode of Raw, I'll give it 7.5 stars. That's why I'll give it. It was a pretty good episode overall. So yeah. But yeah, subscribe to TNW Wrestling on YouTube, subscribe to my other channel, Word of Chris, and subscribe to this channel, Chris Bales. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and both of my TikToks. I'll be down there in the description box. And yeah, I'll see you guys later for this Friday's Friday Night SmackDown reviews and this Wednesday's AEW Dynamite reviews. See you guys later. Until then.